Don't get too far ahead.
In the old days, I seen them come and go, built on a huge fall. That much I know. Maybe a good deal. Hard to find. Location unknown. In this time. Keeping the road clear. Hanging for fire. On this river. We'll see at last. Invincible. I've seen it fall. And 10 times over. That ain't all. Lemonade. And move on through. Learn from the master. Like we knew. Early morning hours.
Mini Man Shed.
Welcome back to Mini My Shed. It's the 31st of December, Hogmanay, or New Year's Eve to you mere mortals. I've got loads to say on some of the videos that you've been putting up. I've been really enjoying some of the stuff. I'll make some comments at the end, but for now, I'm going to get on with a job that's well overdue. I've been kind of putting it off because I haven't had this, I haven't had an extra pair of hands, and it's time just to get on with it. So today I'm going to put in the headlining, first time I've ever done it. So I'll take you, just show you the before, some things I've done, what I'm going to do, and I've got my brother-in-law who's here for New Year, I've twisted his arm in to come and to join me in the Mini Man Shed to give me a hand. So if you hear some, you might hear some French swearing, but that's okay on YouTube, isn't it? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'll show you around a wee bit, and then I'll maybe do a wee time lapse of us doing it, get a few different camera angles. I haven't seen too many people trying to record doing this, so we'll see how we get along. Okay, catch you in a minute. Okay, so first things first, I've got a wee garage heater going. I've had it going for a wee, maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes. To heat the garage up, because it is winter. It's not too cold today, but just so it's warm in here. I've got the headlining in the house. Had it in since this morning, all heating up, so that it's kind of more elastic. I've masked off some of the areas around where the glue goes, because I've got spray on neoprene, and I don't want it on. I don't have to try and take it off the bodywork later. Inside the roof, I've got my. These are not. It's not silent coat. It's called Dodo, as in dead as in. You know. But the problem is, which I hadn't really thought about, the original felt which goes on the, I don't know about your minis, but my mini, originally it had a felt sheet on the inside. I suppose their version of soundproofing, and it was all minging, and I threw it all out. So I'm imagining that some of the hoops might touch on these bits where there's no dodo matting. and I haven't got any felt. So what I've come up with is, what is it? Yeah, pipe lagging. This pipe lagging for water pipes and stuff. What I'm going to do is, well, what I'm going to try and do, we'll see if it works or not. But seeing as though nobody's ever going to see this again, it's going to be hidden behind the headliner. As long as it stays there, it doesn't make a noise, obviously, because that would be really annoying. We're going to try and cut little, it's just little sections, the top of the each arch hoop, which touches the roof. So we're just going to try and cut little sections and glue it onto the inside of the hoops, and hopefully that'll stop it from drumming on the roof. That's the plan, anyway. So we'll just take a look around. Yeah, sort of, you know, I've masked along where I'm gonna put glue. Tools. So I've got what it says on the sheet. So I've got my craft knife with fresh new blades. I've got 20 odd bulldog clips, spray on neoprene, scissors, this interior light, which will go back in, try and locate the holes for that. What else have I got? I've got another pair of scissors somewhere. And where did I put? Oh yeah, up here. I've got the old C-pillar things just to make sure that I've got all the holes where they should be. What's this? Oh yeah, this is the interior mirror and sun visors, which I don't know if I'll be keeping. They are a bit. They look a bit kind of scabby, but I'm going to put them on for the moment, just so I can locate the holes through the headliner, and at some point in the future, if I decide to, I can just change them as long as they're screwed up. And also, along with the door rubbers, which I have in this big box here, these kind of things help to sort of tension it up. So I've been told. You know, I'm speaking as if I'm an expert. I'm not at all. This will be the first time for me, so hopefully the next thing you see will be a nice camera angle of us trying to you know, speed it up, time lapse, and we'll try and get this done. Right, see you in a bit. This is my brother-in-law, Sebastian. He's giving me a hand. So here they say to start at the front of the fabric, and we have to wait for 5 to 10 minutes for it to go tacky. Stick the centre at the front, and then we'll do the same at the back. Stick that down, and then we'll do each side at the front and back, and then we'll do the sides as well. So we'll maybe get some footage of that. right along the front windscreen and rear windscreen, and that's how it looks on the inside. It's tensioned along the front and along the back. Still got wrinkles in the middle, but I think they'll come out when we pull it to the side. And we've glued along here. Just waiting for a few minutes to go tacky, and we'll glue one side, and then we'll glue the other side, and then we'll attack the posts. Just trim them around the posts, and try and get all the little wrinkles out. So let's do that and we'll see how we get on. Well, oh my god, that was a mission. It's my new most hated mini task. Well, it's kind of in. It's not too bad. I haven't got the rubbers for the side windows. Yeah, I thought I did, but I actually don't. I've got the old ones, so I might just chuck them in just for the moment, just to hold it in place. But it's all glued. I can put the back windscreen in. I can put the front windscreen in. The worst bit, everything's not too bad. Once the rubbers are in, it's okay. It's a bit baggy over here. Over here, but I've still got the interior light to put up here, so actually kind of reach over. Ow. Yeah. So once the interior light goes up here and pushes this back, you know, it actually puts a bit of tension in it. Not too bad, but the worst bit is over here in this corner here. I'm not happy with that, and I'll tell you why. Because when we tensioned it, I didn't notice, but the little channel in the back of the headlining where the hoop goes through, it's actually caught on the inside of the channel, and when we tensioned it turned, it actually how can I say it? You know, it snagged the inside of the channel, so it's kind of twisted it, and I didn't see it until we had kind of glued the front bit, you know. And I tried to free it off, but it just doesn't want to do it. I might have a play around with it later. You can heat the glue up with a hairdryer, you know, and kind of peel it off, try and sort it out and put it back. So I might have a play around, you know, but it's not too bad. It's very good at the front here. I quite like it. It's good once we put the mirror in here, you know. It's actually quite good. This corner's not too bad. There's a wee crease, but it's not too bad. So yeah, I'm liking the black. It's a lot more modern than the kind of grey thing that I had. I don't know. Welcome back. It's a few days later. It's snowed a bit. It's a bit cold outside, so yeah, I've had the heater on a bit, and yeah, so I didn't remember the other day if I showed you. I presume you saw it, but I put the grill on and the lights in. They're not in definitively because I'm sorting out some of the old light fittings, using some old parts, some new parts, cleaning up things so they all go together. So I'll just turn the camera around and show you what I'm doing. I made a bit of progress outside with the mini man shed extension. Not as much as I wanted to, but it's always the way. So yeah, I'll show you that. The lights on the bench. I'll show you what I've done outside, and then I've got a few thank yous to make, because now it's what date is it, to the 2nd of January. I haven't, you know, this will be going out in the new year, so I hope you all had a really Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. We'll get to that at the end. So let's go to the bench. Right, first, in fact, I'll show you the grill first. I just put it in just to make sure that some of the fixings weren't broken, they were still working, and if I need to order some, I'd so, but it's just so good to have a face back on the car again, you know. I don't know, something about these Clubmans, I just think they, you know, unless they've got, I don't know, in a silly colour like pink, I don't know. I think the front just looks more aggressive than normal Mini. You know, I'm not knocking any normal shape Mini, but there's something about a Clubman that I just always wanted, you know. It just appeals to me, you know. So anyway, they're just in temporary lights temporarily, because these are, I don't know if I showed you before. Yeah, I did when I opened the package, but put in a quadroponic conversion kit for Euro, for left hand, right hand drive. Well, right hand of the side of the road. These are the old
metal bowls, headlight bowls, and as you can see, they're pretty badly corroded. So actually, what I'm trying to do is get the wiring harness out of them, which I've cleaned all the wires up because they're all covered in wax oil. Cleaned them all up. I've already got one. Yep, I've got one side out. So all these wires, you know, I'll have them all wrapped. New grommet for going through the inner wing, and get them all connected up. These are the rear lights, which were caked in wax oil. As you can see, there's still some left on it. Still to kind of buff these with a wee wire wheel, kind of buff them up. But they were a lot worse than what they were here. But I'll still be able to use them. Still good. What's missing? Yeah, on this one, there's two of the little what are they? Yeah, the square inner. It's an inner square on the flathead. So anyway, these I'll have to replace because the one was broken, one was bent. So that they're on order. What else? I think that's it. Oh, the headlining. Is that still switched on? Have another look at it, but is this on? Hold on, I'll try and get the light on. Is it on? Yes, it is still on. There we go. Whoa, there we go. So there are still a few areas I'm not happy with this bit here, but I think I'll be able to jiggery pokery it and trying to find a way of making it work. So yeah, that's done, and I've got the door glass out. Once all this I'm going to put the front and back windows in, finish off the lights back and front, and then I'm going to get the doors out. I still have to excuse me. I still have to flat and polish the doors, so that will be probably springtime. And the boot lid and the bonnet all have to be done, but I don't really want to bring them into the garage at the moment while I'm, because they're going to be sitting around for ages, and I'm a klutz. I'm just going to end up denting them with something, and then there will be swear words, French or English, probably both, flying around. So, yeah, that's what I'm up to. I'll see you in a second. Yeah, so welcome to Winter Wonderland. It's not very much snow, but it is absolutely Baltic. Which is a bit of a pain for laying blocks and stuff, but I've managed to get some stuff done. So just turning you around and show you where I've got to. So I think last time you saw the concrete was on the ground. It's all good. So yeah, I've moved up a few layers. Half of the wall, the dark part, has been poured with concrete. I've got the reinforcing bars in there. And thanks to Jaguar Dave. He gets a lot of mentions, doesn't he? For making the suggestion that when I poured the concrete, let me show you inside the wall. See, when I poured the concrete in the wall, I'd said I was going to pour it right up to the top of the third course of blocks, which I already had laid, and he pointed out that I should only pour it up to half, and leave half a block, so that the next amount of concrete that I pour in the next blocks keys in to the bottom concrete. In the middle of a block, make it a lot more stable. So you're dead right, Dave. Hadn't thought of that. Thank you for that. Yeah, so there you go. Obviously, there's more to go on top of here. This will get built out here. I'll leave that to last so that I don't have to climb over the wall all the time. And I've got the beam to go from here to the other side, as I explained before. And then when we get some nice weather, a friend of mine, English friend of mine, maybe I'll get him on camera, I don't know. He's going to help me take this wall out, take the roof off, and put in the big beam and rebuild the roof. The roof materials I've got ordered. And I'll just quickly run up here. This is my new storage area before the big barn, big hangar gets built next year, hopefully. So this is the beam that's going to go across between the walls. It's made of Douglas fir. it's 26 centimeters by 16, and there was a guy that actually gave him a quote for the big building. I asked his advice on what size of beam. We'll go around and look at the other side. What size of beam I should be using so that I don't need a post in the middle. And he's like, well, just go big. So yeah, this cost me this cost me 60 euros. This bit of wood, which I thought was pretty good, seeing as though it wasn't this size originally. He remilled it for me. So yeah, there you go. That's all ready to go in. I just need some more time and some muscle. There you go. And there's, look at it from this side. So hope you can imagine, you know, this wall is going to be up to there. I think I might need another course on top, and then the roof is going to be rebuilt, but it's going to be higher. The ridge line is going to be higher because the beams I'm using are thicker, and the slope's going to come down and rest on the wall. And then this is all going to get backfilled. And the roof, when it comes down, it should be around about a wee bit higher than the level where I'm standing. So what I'm going to do is, once it's all done, there'll be this like wooden siding covering the blockwork as much as possible, and then around the outside I'm just going to arrange the rocks that we have here, so that you know, it's rock and then wooden siding, and then the roof, you know, try and make it a bit more tidy. So there you go. Let's go back in the garage because it's freezing. Right, welcome back. So just a few thank yous. I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas and behaved yourselves. And a Happy New Year to you all. I hope that your projects all work out this year the way that you want them to. Just a few, well, thank you to everyone that put videos up over Christmas and New Year, because I've not as much time as usual, because obviously family and all that, but it's been quite good just to take 10 minutes out here, there and everywhere to keep up with your videos. So it's been good, rather than having TV with loads of adverts all over Christmas, you know. So yeah, a particular thank you to, I actually received a package from our friend Randy over in Texas just before Christmas. He said that he would want him addressed to send me something that he had in his garage, like a double of what he had, and he never used it. And he saw one of my videos that I was using a crappy plastic version. So Randy sent me, see this, digital calipers, which he didn't buy them for me. You know, but he said he had already had a good set in his garage or something. These would just sit and do nothing, so he felt sorry for me, and he sent them all the way from Texas, along with one of his paint removing nylon brushes, and I'll show you the calipers. Lovely, really good quality. That's actually the best Christmas present I got this year, but don't tell the wife. And he also sent me some stickers. So he's got, you've seen them before, Mini in My Blood, his Lone Star Mini sticker, and the other one Dave Jaggs got. I just think that is awesome. I don't like putting too many stickers on the Mini, but I've got a few like K&N. I've got an old gallons to litres conversion chart in one of my windows, like from the original car, so that's staying. But this will definitely be going on the side window. You know, thanks very much, Randy. I really appreciate it. Very generous. That's all I'm gonna say in the matter, Randy. So thank you so much. I just think it's very kind. And just to finish, a huge thank you to everyone in the Mini community that watches all these videos and stuff, because I don't know what I did, you know, maybe a couple of years ago when I really hadn't found this community. You know, I've obviously got a lot more done in my car over the last year and a half, 2 years since I've been watching these videos. It's kind of reignited Well, it was never the fire had never gone out for minis, if you like, but it really gives you a push. You see other people making progress, and they're having lovely cars. You know, like Tom from Total Car Reviews and Cole, classic Mini DIY over there. He's got a nice Mini. Jaguar Dave's a lovely, lovely Mini. I'm not sure about the four spoke revolutions, mate. I would stick with it, with you know more than four spokes. But that's my personal opinion. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, thank you, a huge thank you to all out there for putting your videos out. I love watching the videos. I don't watch television. This is my television. So massive thanks to you all. Hope you have a lovely 2019 and keep the videos coming. Okay, catch you later. Bye. Snowing! Yay! Well, I don't actually enjoy snow anymore. It's just for my kids. They're enjoying it. So a little add-on to this video. I'm just sitting by the fire, keeping warm because my garage is freezing. I've seen that everybody's starting to make kind of plans for IMM next year. And my plan is to make a epic journey across France with my wife and my two kids to Brittany, where I'm gonna dump them in a campsite. Well, we're gonna go on a family holiday, and then I'm gonna come over on the ferry just by myself. So I will be getting a ferry over somewhere in the southwest of England, and I can't remember how many of you guys stay down that way. So it's basically a call out to all you guys. If anybody is going to the IMM in Bristol next year and I would love to join up with someone and go in a convoy and maybe a few minis, to the IMM itself. So if anybody's interested in that out there, to have a lovely blue clubman in a wee convoy to go up to the camping ground and all that, I'm your man, and I promise that I'll do my very, very best to not break down and hold you all up. So there you go. It's just a call out. Anybody interested? Let me know in the comments below. Take it easy.